Dobro jutro I dobrodošli. I don't know if I have pronounced well these words in Croatian, but I was saying good morning and welcome everybody to this fourth edition of the virtual tour of the European Network of Family-Friendly Municipalities. We are very honored today to introduce to you, to all the attendants and all municipalities and other people interested on how to promote a family-friendly Europe through municipalities, to introduce you about the city of Zagreb. Zagreb is the capital of Croatia, the biggest city of the country, and I would like to show you, because images are better than words, how is Zagreb. We are going to watch it.
Stojim pod svjetlom I pozdravljam ljude što žure niz obasjani skver. Budim se zorom kad ceste se bude I uvijek po suncu biram smjer, jer ja kada I gubim veliku igru, igram je potpuno fair. Ja imam srce, svoj grad I ruke, ja sam milioner. Da, dolar I lira su hrpe papira I sreću ne kupujem za njih. Moja moneta je šira od svijeta I zove se osmijeh ili stih. O čudesne svjetlosti grada, plavi neon I blistavi skver. Ja sam bogat I prepun zvijezda I nada I živim ko milioner. Kada I gubim veliku igru, igram je potpuno fair. Ja imam srce, svoj grad I ruke, ja sam milioner. Da, dolar I lira su hrpe papira I sreću ne kupujem za njih. Moja moneta je šira od svijeta I zove se osmijeh ili stih. O čudesne svjetlosti grada, plavi neon I blistavi skver. Ja sam bogat I prepun zvijezda I nada I živim ko milioner.
Really a very nice introduction to this wonderful city of Zagreb. And now I would like to welcome Mr. Milan Bandic. Milan Bandic is the mayor of the city of Zagreb, the mayor of the municipality of the 17th districts of the city of Zagreb. Then Mr. Bandic, good morning, dobro jutro. Mr. Bandic, I think we have maybe a technical problem with the video. Chiara, if it's possible.
Dobar dan. Htio bih prvo pozdraviti predsjednicu Europskog udruženja velikih obitelji, gospođu Reginu Florio I glavnog tajnika gospodina Raula Sančeza. Hvala vam što ste omogućili Zagrebu da bude domaćin virtualnog predstavljanja gradova, prijatelja, velikih obitelji. Pozdravljam također sve gledatelje I sudionike I žao mi je što nisam mogao prisustvovati uživo, ali siguran sam da će biti još prilike. Kasnije će vam naše kolege moji suradnici iz grada Zagreba detaljnije približiti naše demografske mjere koje su proteklih 20 godina dovele do stabilnih brojki novorođene djece. Mi smo glavni grad Republike Hrvatske, ali grad s najviše demografskih mjera u Republici Hrvatskoj. Izdajemo najviše iz proračuna za poticanje demografije. Socijalno smo najosjetljiviji grad u Europi. Brinemo za starije i sve to zajedno je rezultiralo gradom po mjeri svakog njegovog čovjeka. Na to sam posebno ponosan jer smatram da je sve nadomjestivo, ali ljudi su naše zlato i najveća snaga našeg grada i lijepe naše. Osim toga, mi smo i poslovno središte Hrvatske, koje privlači brojne Hrvate i strance da tu potraže zaposlenje. Brinemo se da oni koji rade imaju uvjete za stvaranje obitelji kroz sufinanciranje vrtića, škola, udžbenika, prijevoza i još mnogo toga. Financijski pomažemo svakoj obitelji za opremu novorođenčadi i također imamo jedinstveni program roditelja odgajatelja kao financijsku pomoć roditeljima sa 3 i više djece. Drago mi je da postoji ovakav klaster gradova ljubitelja obitelji, gdje možemo izmjenjivati iskustva i učiti jedni od drugih. Jer kroz razmjenu informacija možemo samo postati bolji i osigurati našim građanima i obiteljima bolji život. Želim vam ugodan dan i uspješnu konferenciju. Do sljedećeg susreta. Pozdrav i ostanimo odgovorni.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bandic. And then we are going to start to present what are the demographic actions, the demographic policies of the city of Zagreb with a very good presentations in video that were made by the unit of demography, the Department of Demography of the Municipality of Zagreb, which is led by Mila Jelavic and Durdica Baton and her assistant. And they are doing really a very good task and a very good videos to show us how is Zagreb supporting families, as Mr. Bandic was telling us, because to make Zagreb like a tailor-made city for each need of the families. I think it's very interesting. And now we are going to listen precisely Mila Jelavic, the head of the Office for Demography of the city of Zagreb, to tell us about what are the main demographic actions undertaken by the city of Zagreb, the adaptation of the city to the digital age. This is a very important question for families, and the budget to do all these things they are doing, and what are the results. I think this is the most interesting questions to Ms. Mila Jelavic. Let's go.
Grad Zagreb kao odgovorna lokalna zajednica jako puno čini i ulaže u to da svojim građanima, stanovnicima koji žive na području grada Zagreba život učini čim boljim, jednostavnijim, da im pomogne u nekim aspektima života koliko god je to moguće. No ja bih vam svakako ovdje rekla nekoliko njih za koje smo mi kao Ured za demografiju zaduženi, a to je, prva od njih je svakako novčana pomoć za opremu novorođenog djeteta koju već dugi niz godina grad Zagreb prakticira i za svako novorođeno dijete, ako je prvo u pitanju, isplaćuje novčanu naknadu 1800 kuna, za drugo 3600, a za treće i svako daljnje čak 54.000 kuna. Zapravo što je, kad gledamo i nekako kad se uspoređujemo i sa drugim lokalnim zajednicama, svakako jedna visok iznos, iako smo ponosni na to. Drugo što bih mogla reći jest novčana pomoć za roditelja odgojitelja, koju evo 4 godine grad Zagreb također je pred 4 godine je uveo, i ona je namijenjena nezaposlenim roditeljima sa 3 i više djece koji tu mjeru mogu koristiti i mogu je koristiti sve do navršetka 15. godine života najmlađeg djeteta, što svakako čini, odnosno dobru pomoć onim roditeljima koji su nezaposleni, posebice ako je jedan od njih ili ne daj Bože oba dva nezaposlena. I ono čime se stvarno jako ponosimo su stipendije. Grad Zagreb dugi niz godina plaća stipendije različitim kategorijama, odnosno korisnika. Jedna od njih svakako je stipendija za izvrsnost, zatim stipendije za deficitarna zanimanja, to su obrtnička zanimanja, zatim stipendije za pripadnika romske nacionalne manjine, stipendije za djecu koja pobjeđuju i koja su zapravo osvajači jednog od prva 3 mjesta na međunarodnim natjecanjima. I to je nešto što, evo ovako, mjera s kojom se ponosimo, jer su ti iznosi koje grad Zagreb zapravo za te mjere izdvaja poprilično dobri i u svakom slučaju služe svrsi. Kao i sve, i mi smo se prilagodili, tako da se zahtjevi za ostvarivanje ovih novčanih pomoći mogu podnijeti putem aplikacije koju smo osigurali našim građanima i doista na takav način pojednostavili mogućnost ostvarivanja. Ne moraju doći k nama u ured, već to zapravo mogu učiniti iz svog doma. Ja vam mogu reći za 2020. godinu taj iznos je bio oko 480 milijuna kuna, a za 2021. godinu osigurali smo oko 600 milijuna kuna. Apsolutno da, jer doista s ponosom ističemo da je grad Zagreb jedan od onih većih gradova, zapravo jedini koji u praćenjem stanovništva prilikom popisa je u pozitivi, rekla bih. On nema negativan predznak. Mnoge gradske sredine ili manje sredine zapravo u Republici Hrvatskoj imaju i nekako pad broja stanovnika, no grad Zagreb je još uvijek poželjna sredina za život i boravak i evo mi za sada još uvijek ne da nemamo negativu, nego zapravo smo u plusu.
A nice environment for living was seeing Ms. Jela Jelavic. Hvala puno, Ms. Jelavic, because it's incredible all the things that Zagreb is doing to become really a family-friendly city, to create a family-friendly environment for everybody. We are going to know now how they are doing this environment in all the aspects that a family can face in a city, living in a city like Zagreb. For example, now we are going to listen Ms. Katarina Milkovic. Katarina Milkovic is the deputy head of the Office for Education of the city of Zagreb, and we are going to know from her what are the benefits for families in education. This is a very important topic for families. The teaching assistance, what is this figure that the municipality of Zagreb offer to families? The educational facilities for families in the city, and now and last, the effects of the recent earthquake and how they were facing the effects of this terrible earthquake for families. Then, Ms. Milkovic, the floor is yours.
Grad Zagreb osnivač dječjih vrtića, osnovnih i srednjih škola i učeničkih domova. To je jedan sustav od gotovo 130.000 djece i mladih. Samo 31.000 djece uključena je u programe 60 dječjih vrtića kojima je osnivač grad Zagreb, plus dodatnih 59 vrtića privatnih i vjerskih. Želim naglasiti da je ekonomska cijena utvrđena programom javnih potreba za predškolski odgoj i obrazovanje i da ona iznosi 1900 kuna, da su tim programom i odlukom utvrđene skale sufinanciranje, to jest participacije roditelja sukladno ostvarenim prihodima u prethodnoj godini. Tako da roditelji zapravo participiraju u toj ekonomskoj cijeni od 600 do 150 kuna. Moram reći da je 45 roditelja čija su djeca korisnici zagrebačkih dječjih vrtića plaća tek 150 kuna dječji vrtić kroz mjesec. Jednako tako participiramo dakle u cijeni vrtića kod roditelja čija su djeca uključena u privatne i vjerske vrtiće grada Zagreba. Dugi niz godina grad Zagreb organizira program produženog boravka kao neposredan odgojno-obrazovni rad za potrebe djece zaposlenih roditelja sa prebivalištem u gradu Zagrebu. Moram reći da svih 111 osnovnih škola grada Zagreba organizira produženi boravak za potrebe svojih učenika. U ovoj školskoj godini riječ je o 14.400 učenika koji su uključeni u taj program. Dakle, u 689 odgojno-obrazovnih skupina. To je u odnosu na lanjsku godinu čak 67 učiteljica više na čija je plaća na proračunu grada Zagreba. Posljedica je to pandemije covida, ali i razornog potresa koji je zadesio grad Zagreb. Jednako tako grad Zagreb s ciljem osiguravanja podrške standardu učeničkom financira, to jest osigurava besplatne udžbenike od 2004. godine za učenike osnovnih i srednjih škola grada Zagreba. Moram reći da je u prethodne 2 godine sukladno odluci Vlade i Zakonu o udžbenicima Vlada donijela zapravo odluku da financira udžbenike za potrebe učenika osnovnih škola, s obzirom da je osnovno školstvo u Republici Hrvatskoj obvezatno, ali ne i srednjih škola. Tako da grad Zagreb u ove prethodne 2 školske godine je osiguravao udžbenike za učenike srednjih škola sa prebivalištem u gradu Zagrebu, ali i učenike srednjih škola sa prebivalištem u gradu Zagrebu koji nastavu pohađaju u jednoj od srednjih škola u drugim županijama. Dakle, a za učenike osnovnih škola grad Zagreb i dalje osigurava sredstva za obrazovne materijale. Jednako tako silno smo ponosni na program vikendomoškolske sportske dvorane, dakle od 111 škola. Taj program se provodi u čak 57 škola, a s ciljem uključivanja djece u sportske aktivnosti. S ciljem osiguravanja jednakih mogućnosti i s ciljem uspješnijeg i učinkovitijeg integracije djece s teškoćama u redovni odgojno-obrazovni sustav, grad Zagreb financira 330 trećih odgojitelja. To su dakle odgojiteljice koje rade u skupinama vrtićkim sa djecom koja su integrirana u vrtićke skupine u 60 zagrebačkih vrtića. I plus imamo dodatnih 827 asistenata u osnovnim i srednjim školama grada Zagreba i 17 stručno-komunikacijskih posrednika koji rade sa djecom u osnovnim i srednjim školama, a kažem s ciljem što uspješne integracije u redovni sustav. Dakle, sustav odgoja i obrazovanja u gradu Zagrebu provodi se na čak 433 lokacije. Moram istaknuti da se u proteklih 20 godina čak 1/3 dogradila i novo izgradila od spomenutih objekata. Jednako tako želim istaknuti da se od 2017. godine vrši energetska obnova na objektima dječjih vrtića i osnovnih i srednjih škola. Do sad je obnovljeno 52 objekta i dalje je u tijeku obnova. Od 2010. godine smo u projektu izmjene azbestnih krovova. Do kraja 2022. čeka nas još 5 dječjih vrtića, 4 škole i 2 srednje škole. Dosad smo izmijenili azbestne krovove na 75 objekata. Želim istaknuti i kako je od 2014. do danas u gradu Zagrebu izgrađeno čak 5 novih vrtića, 5 osnovnih škola, 1 srednja škola i 6 školskih sportskih dvorana. Samo od 2016. uloženo je 2 milijarde kuna u projekt novogradnje, dogradnje, nadogradnje objekata. Evo u narednih 2 tjedna čeka nas otvorenje još 2 vrtića, što bi značilo da je u odnosu na 2000. godinu broj lokacija na kojima se provodi odgojno-obrazovni rad za potrebe djece predškolske dobi povećan za čak 45 lokacija. – 22. ožujka, dakle 2020. godine, grad Zagreb zadesio je razoran potres koji je ostavio vidljive tragove na objektima odgoja i obrazovanja u gradu Zagrebu. Imali smo dakle utvrđene štete na čak 175 objekata i moram istaknuti da je čak na 162 lokacije uspješno izvršena sanacija do početka pedagoške i školske godine, dakle u rujnu 2020. Ostalo nam je nažalost sanirati štete na preostalih 13 objekata. Riječ je o 5 osnovnih škola i dakle 8 srednjih škola. Predviđen završetak radova je rujan 2021. godine. Do tada djecu čije su škole razorene potresom prevozimo na 15 lokacija, što za gradski proračun znači da je to dakle dodatnih 2000 učenika u prijevozu na 15 lokacija uz onih 4000 koje se i u, rekla bih, normalnih okolnostima prevoze.
Thank you very much, Katarina Milkovic. Very interesting for a family who lives in Zagreb, but all these facilities in the educational field. I would like to remember, you can read it on the screen, that all the people who is attending live this virtual tour on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook page, you can comment, you can ask questions, or you can comment or you listening through the comment section on YouTube or on Facebook, on our Facebook page. Then there is another question that many families do when they start to live in a city with children. These questions are regarding, for example, sport facilities for children, because they need to do a lot of sport. We know, for parents of large family, we know that they should be active, very active. And also, how is the participation of the young people in the city? To answer these questions, we can listen now Mr. Milan Pavelic. He is the head of the Office for Sport and Youth of the city of Zagreb, and he can answer very well how do sports fit in the family life concept of the city of Zagreb, what are the sporting facilities of the city of Zagreb, what is the function and of the youth council of the city, and how all these activities are funded and what is the budget. And this is very interesting for all the people from municipalities who are watching or who are going to watch in this virtual tour. Let's go with Mr. Milan Pavelic.
Grad Zagreb, definitivno grad sporta, grad rekreacije, grad mladih. Šta reći, preko 100.000 aktivnih sportaša u gradu Zagrebu, a sigurno preko 50.000 registriranih sportaša. Brojke su stvarno impozantne, a šta je reći, znači grad Zagreb ima 164 sportske građevine u vlasništvu grada Zagreba, od kojih 32 kapitalna velika objekta koje su maksimalno na raspolaganju građanima grada Zagreba, obiteljima grada Zagreba za bavljenje sportom i rekreacijom. Znači imamo 67 strukovnih saveza koje direktno financiramo i 425 profesionalno zaposlenih trenera. Ono što je bitno izdvojiti, znači da svi ti treneri aktivno sudjeluju u svim programima za djecu i mlade i naravno ono što bi trebalo istaknuti je programi rekreacije kao kroz praznike, dječje praznike, što ljetne i zimske, program Odmorko koji ima aktivni 17.000 članova, veliki broj trenera koji provodite kontinuirano programe kroz praznike i program rekreacije Sport za sve, veliki broj od male djece do umirovljenika prolazi kroz te programe, kroz sve naše što sportske objekte, što objekte mjesne samouprave. Znači velike brojke i definitivno opravdavamo grad Zagreb kao grad sporta. Grad Zagreb kontinuirano ulaže u sportsku infrastrukturu, što iz godine godine dokazujemo otvaranjem novih sportskih objekata. Ono zadnje što je grad Zagreb investirao je u bazenske komplekse. Imamo gimnastički centar, atletski centar. U perspektivi su izgradnja još 2 nova bazena. Evo, nalazimo se na jednom prekrasnom objektu na Atletskom domu Svetice. Radi se na Hrvatskom centru i nizu sportskih površina, što polivalentnih, nogometnih ili atletskih, upravo za redovan boravak građana i sportske djelatnike i samim time se i djeluje i kontinuirano iz godine u godinu povećavamo sportsku infrastrukturu grada Zagreba. Savjet za mlade grada Zagreba je savjetodavno tijelo Skupštine grada Zagreba i oni aktivno sudjeluju u prijedlozima mladi grada Zagreba, zagovaraju njihove interese i maksimalno se trude poticati gradsku upravu i gradsku skupštinu za sve boljim aktivnostima kako bi se mladima osigurao bolji život u gradu Zagrebu, a mi osluškujemo i njihove predloge i kontinuirano se trudimo osigurati im što bolje uvjete i osigurati što više savjetodavnih tijela da se mladi usmjere prema pozitivnim stvarima. Grad Zagreb puno ulaže u sport i sportsku infrastrukturu, to su velike brojke i sigurno je da možemo i više, ali vjerujemo da ova sredstva koja ulažemo su dovoljna da bi se svi programi zadovoljili, što govore i rezultati naših sportaša i što govore rezultati rada naših profesionalnih trenera, a to će biti u buduće. Kao što sam rekao, evo primjerice 2018. pa napred na 2019. 2018. je najuspješnija sportska godina za grad Zagreb. To govori, znači to je rezultat kontinuiranog ulaganja u sport. Mi tako nastavljamo i dalje. Evo i ovu 2021. olimpijsku godinu ćemo dočekati spremni i trudimo se maksimalno osigurati svim našim vrhunskim sportašima najbolje uvjete i kroz programe Sportskog saveza grada Zagreba i kroz programe potpore vrhunskom sportu osigurati sve uvjete našim trenerima, sportašima da što spremniji odu na olimpijske igre, a svim ovim ostalim sportašima koji pretendiraju potencijalnim kandidatima što za svjetska europska prvenstva i za velika natjecanja također osigurati najbolje uvjete da u što boljem svjetlu prezentiraju grad Zagreb i Republiku Hrvatsku.
Thank you very much. That it's very important to train the body, our children and parents, and we can see a lot of facilities for young people, but also it's very interesting to train our minds, the minds of the parents and the minds of the children. And this is the function very important for the cultural aspects of the city of Zagreb. Nikola Stojadinovic is a senior advisor to the head of the Office of Culture of the city of Zagreb, and he's going to tell us about it, how culture works in Zagreb for families. Let's go.
Knjižnice grada Zagreba imaju besplatnu članarinu za sve stanovnike grada Zagreba i Zaprešića koji navršavaju do 15 godina. U većini knjižnica imamo prostorije odijeljene za djecu i mladež. Praktički imamo programe od predškolske dobi do tinejdžerskih godina, poput računalnih radionica, likovnih radionica, glumačkih i tako dalje. Svi ti programi su besplatni, posebno za vrijeme školskih praznika. Veliko bogatstvo u kulturnoj infrastrukturi imamo u centrima za kulturu koji su također raspoređeni po cijelom gradu, znači od Sesveta do Dubrava, svaki kvart ima svoj centar za kulturu, imamo ih sve ukupno 11. Oni služe za kulturnu edukaciju mladosti i odraslih u svom kvartu. Također imamo različite radioničke programe, imamo programe gledanja filmova, pošto centri za kulturu su opremljeni dvoranama i većina tih programa je također besplatna za djecu. U Zagrebu imamo 4 gradska kazališta namijenjena prvenstveno za djecu, to je Zagrebačko kazalište Lutaka, Žar ptica, kazalište Trešnja te dječje kazalište Dubrava. U njima se odvijaju predstave namijenjeno prvenstveno za djeci i obično ju posjećuju organizirano djeca iz vrtića i djeca iz škole. Neke predstave su besplatne, a karte su obično između 20 i 40 kuna. Svi ti programi su financirani kroz program javnih potreba u kulturi grada Zagreba, a volio bih još napomenuti da postoji mnoštvo udruga NGO-a koji također provode programe edukacije djece i različite programe iz kulture koji se također financiraju iz programa javnih potreba grada Zagreba, to je grad Zagreb ih financira. Možemo reći da sve ukupno je uloženo jako mnogo novaca kako bi se kultura približila djeci. Proaktivno ulazimo u to, znači dolazimo u kvartove, dolazimo u škole kako bi djecu što bolje educirali kulturno.
It will be interesting to know later when we were talking with Mila Jelavic and Dorvica Statun about the specific family policies of the Theatre Zagreb, to know, because we have some questions to know how are working the cultural centers or the sports centers in this time of COVID. I think this is an interesting question. And we are going to know now a specific, also good practice that the city of Zagreb is offering for everybody and specifically for families is the Scissor or the teacher. I know how to pronounce later, and Mr. Mijelavic can tell us how to pronounce well in Croatian. This very, very interesting initiative. I invite you to know about the Scissor Initiative.
Scissor is a supporting institution for entrepreneurs. It is founded by the city of Zagreb, and its aim is to boost and foster innovative projects and products into global market. So we have created several programs that could support young people on their way to establish a sustainable company. We have several accelerating models. We have incubation program, also lots of mentorship and support in educational manner. Since the city of Zagreb is founder of the Zagreb Innovation Center, they secure the funding for all our programs. Like convertible loan that is very popular, also Startup Factory, and our final conference, which is very popular, Zagreb Connect. Zagreb Innovation Center has a holistic approach to support entrepreneurship among young people. So let's say there is more than 100 startups at the moment here. Mostly they are young founders, younger than 35 years, and some of them have families and small children, and we are very keen to have them around. So we adapted the playground for them, and we organize lots of workshops for children. Also, we have the final of the STEM championship in Croatia here. Our tenants are very happy to be here, and they feel this place like their home, and they feel it like very productive ecosystem where they have everything they need to be focused on their work.
Wow, this is really, really a very good initiative for families, for young people. But Mr. Frane Sesnic, who was talking, is not only the director of the Zagreb Innovation Center, but he's also a father of large family. Then he can tell us about his own testimonial, how is to live as a large family in the city of Zagreb. Mr. Sesnic.
My name is Frane Sesnic. I'm coming originally from Split, Croatian coast, and since 2009 I live in Zagreb, where I started and formed my family. I'm a father of 6, 4 girls, 2 boys. They are 1-year-old, 3, 4, 7, 9, and 11. So I have 2 kids in kindergarten, and all of them also went through the kindergarten period. We have very affordable prices for kindergarten, so I don't feel it on my house budget. So each kid that goes in the kindergarten has even less cost for monthly costs. We also have free books in the primary school and secondary school. We have financial support, around 7,000 euros for each 3rd and plus child. I would also say that the city of Zagreb is a very secure city, so you can have your kids around free on the public places, and lots of green area and parks, and I think it's a very good city to raise children and have a family. Every measure is useful, of course, when you have so many kids, so it's really relaxing for our house budget to have this kind of support from the city. Since I chose the city of Zagreb to live and to raise my family, I think it's the best place to live in Croatia, and maybe in the world. So the kids, they are using lots of after-school activities. They have lots of friends. They use the playgrounds around our house. And I doubt that they would like to move elsewhere than Zagreb.
The best place, not only to live as a large family in Croatia, but also in the world. This is very good to hear about these expressions from a father of a large family living in Croatia. To talk about, because we have listened a lot about the culture, about the sport, about the educational facilities, and this initiative for families and young people, but maybe it's better to have like a summary of the specific actions that the municipality of Zagreb is doing for families, specifically families with children and large families. To talk about this, we have Ms. Mila Jelavic with us from Zagreb. Good morning, dobro jutro. How are you? Good morning. And well, we had this question before, asking if in this time of COVID, all of these facilities in culture, in sport, how are they working with families now?
Yes.
Well, I will help.
Yes, hello, good morning. We welcome also Durdica Spaton, who is assistant of the head of the Office for Demography of the City of Zagreb. First of all, congratulations, all of you, together, because you have been presenting a very, very interesting videos about to know how Zagreb is working for families. Then, first, congratulations. And also, before starting your presentation about the specific policies, we have some question asking how is working now all these facilities in time of COVID for families, if they are closed or they are opened or...
We have some measures because of the COVID from the national headquarters, and they put out the most sports activities. Only allowed sports activities are sports outdoors, like sailing or some skiing, sports that are outdoors, but indoor sports are unfortunately closed. With the cultural institutions and our theaters, it's not like that. They only can have a smaller amount of children or people who are coming to the theaters.
Yes.
So they are not closed completely, but our NGO sector is very active, and they put a lot of things online, and they are free of charge to watch them online. So we had to be prepared, and we had to adapt to these unfortunate things that are happening.
Okay, thank you very much. Then we can go to this presentation about the specific policies. I don't know exactly if you want to share your screen or you prefer we put the slides.
I think it would be better that I go through them, because some things you already heard.
Perfect.
And I will just make some big points and be short as possible so you can get the picture.
Yes.
Okay.
Then we can write. We have this comment from Malgorzata Bawsinska while you are opening your screen. She's saying that it's very interesting to get to know the Zagreb solutions and ideas for families. Greetings from Krakow, Poland. Krakow is one of the cities members of the European Network of Family-Friendly Municipalities. Then we say hello also to Malgorzata, and we hope to have Krakow in short in this virtual tour of European family-friendly municipalities. Then we can go with the presentation with Miss Spaton from the Unit of Demography of the City of Zagreb.
Well, I will be really short, because you heard lots of that, but in this presentation you will get some numbers, maybe in euros, so you can be better prepared what is the amount of money that we are giving for the families and children. As you can see, these are some statistical data, and they are not different from every other European country. We are old. There is not a lot of children per one mother. This fertility rate is 1.4 children. So it's like in all other European countries. But something that is very interesting for Zagreb is positive migration, because Zagreb is capital and we have lots of opportunities in economic way, in doing business, and because of the lots of social rights that we are giving to our citizens, lots of people are coming to live in Zagreb. We are the capital, we already said. We have one of the oldest university in Croatia and in Europe. We have a large amount of cultural institutions or sports facilities, but you already heard about them. We have our demographic policies. Two of them are direct financial measures. That's newborn allowance. We give for the first child 240 euros, for second 480 euros, and for third and every additional child we give 7,200 euros to each citizens of Zagreb. The other big financial measure is allowance for stay-at-home parents that is dedicated to parents who are not who do not have a job and have at least 3 children. That's monthly monetary support. Last year it was around 590 euros, and this year it's around 640 euros. It is calculated on base of the salary in the city of Zagreb. We also finance daycare for the preschool children. Maximum amount that for parents is 80 euros, and but economic price is 253 euros. That means that difference between 80 and 250 is paid by the city of Zagreb. Extended day program is for the children in first 4 grades of elementary school. That means till they are 11 years old, and they stay in school from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. In the first part of the day, they have normal tutoring, and the rest of the day they have playing, writing homeworks with trained teachers. And they do lots of works with those trained teachers in the afternoon, so they can be occupied and not by themselves at home. For the parents, that extended day program is very cheap. It's around 25 euros a month per children. Free textbooks, you heard all of that measure. We assure for primary students and for the secondary school also. We have 7 scholarships that are very different, and we are very proud of them because lots of well-known professors, doctors went throughout this excellent student scholarship. We have also scholarships for business-oriented occupations like butchers or tailors. We have Roma pupils scholarships, and also for students with lower social status and students with disabilities. These are some health policy measures. You didn't hear anything about them. It's important to say that primary health care in Croatia is available to all citizens, and it is assured by the state. But the city of Zagreb thinks that that's not enough. So we have some health care services in means of counseling centers, like breastfeeding center, correct positioning, baby handling center, center for growth and healthy child development, lactation centers, adolescent reproductive centers, and all of these centers are free of charge for all our citizens. You don't have to call to come and to get assistance in a way that you are needed. In all those counseling centers work doctors, medical doctors, and the citizens get the best care that they can be given. About free time and creative expression, you heard from each part of in cultural way, from each part of our city, in sports, culture, vacation, so I wouldn't be so long about giving this. And another measures that are very important are social policy measures. The city of Zagreb is very socially connected to its people. We try to eradicate poverty, but it's very hard. And we are taking care of the families that are in the risk of poverty. We have numerous financial measures and non-financial measures. You can see them in this last point. And it is very important to say the city of Zagreb is member of Eurocities. We are actively working on fighting child poverty, and tomorrow is one of their conference, and we will be attending this Eurocities conference to eradicate child poverty. The very important thing is that we had great misfortune in 2020 because we had COVID pandemic, as all of you had, but we had 2 extremely strong earthquakes, and it is very hard to give to people what they need in these unfortunate times. But we didn't reduce any amount of money for our citizens, and we are trying to get new measures to help families and children to be as healthy as they can be in these harsh times. These are just some pictures to show you how this looked like in March and in December. So thank you for attention, and if you have any question, I will be glad to answer them.
Thank you very much. We can talk later when at the end of this virtual tour with the President of the European Large Families Confederation. I know she has always some questions to you, but I'm really impressed with all the work you are doing, then congratulations. And now we are going to talk not only from the city, about the city of Zagreb, but Zagreb is in Croatia. Croatia has a specific demography, maybe the same trends that we are living in all Europe, but to talk about the demographic trends in Croatia and how demographics is affecting family policies, we have with us now Dr. Marin Smota. Marin Smota is an assistant professor of the Department of Demography in the Faculty of Economic and Business of the University of Zagreb. Dr. Marin Smota can talk, can explain to us how demographics affect policies. Let's go.
And members of Family 3+ in Croatia, it's my pleasure to greet you. My name is Marin Strmota and I'm demographer at the Department of Demography, Faculty of Economics and Business at the University of Zagreb. I'm glad to have the opportunity to say something about the demographic aspect and the importance of such kind of projects in Europe and in Croatia. The work of associations dealing with family policy is extremely important today, especially in Croatia and other countries that are recording a worrying decline in birth rates. Unfortunately, the Republic of Croatia has been recording a natural decline in total population for 30 years in a row now. In addition, our country has witnessed a large-scale immigration. In this last wave of immigration, entire families emigrated. So we can say that family policy has some room for improvement in Croatia. One of the possible effective ways of seeking proposals and solutions for family policies in Europe is through the activities of civil society associations or NGOs. Association 3+, Family 3+ in Croatia is already recognized and undertakes excellent initiatives at the local and national level. In addition to this kind of cooperation with state, it is also important to raise awareness about the family policy and the impact of well-being of families on demographic trends. Family policy can neutralize or mitigate the negative impact of psychological, social and economic barriers to raising children or having the desired number of children. It should be emphasized that modern family policy measures needed by Europe are not just financial measures. Economic barriers can be removed relatively easily if there is enough will and resources in society, while it's much more difficult to influence psychological and social barriers. Studies have confirmed that this kind of positive impact of enabling reconciliation of work and family and equality between men and women on fertility. Also the role of employers in reconciling work and family in their companies, and their some kind of sense for the rights of employed parents is very important. For example, coronavirus and lockdown also had some kind of potential positive direction. It showed us, they indicated the possibility of reconciling family and business life without reducing labor productivity. So we can say that we have some kind of win-win situation if it's regulated in the right way. A large number of women express an interest in retaining some form of work week that combines work from home and work from workplace. This is just one of example of improving the living conditions of families with children. So, the negative demographic trends are becoming one of Europe's biggest weights for sure. For the continuous decline in birth rates and the aging of the population are becoming the biggest obstacle to future social economic development. Therefore, all kinds of activities aimed at the formation of families with children in modern European society are more than welcome. So once again, I greet all members of the association and members of the board of the ELFAC, as well as the members of the association Family 3+ in Croatia. And I wish you a successful work for the benefit of all families in Europe, and the most of all for the benefit of our children.
Thank you very much, Dr. Smotra. And now we have listened about demographics by this professor, and now it's interesting also to know the opinion of the president of the Large Families Association of Croatia about the task of the association to help municipalities and the country to improve policies to support the needs of the families with children in Croatia. Let's go with professor also, because he's a doctor, a professor at the university, and father of a large family, Dr. Ivan Malbasic.
Dear everyone, my name is Ivan Malbasic, and I am the president of the Croatian Association of Families with 3 or more children. Family is a natural and fundamental group unit of society and is entitled to protection by society and the state. These sentences form the backbone of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights published by the United Nations, which connects all social factors towards taking care of families, especially those with children. We rightly expect the state to primarily shape public policies to support families. However, other stakeholders must give their contribution in helping families as well. Thus, companies should do business socially responsible and find ways to allow their employees to have a work-life balance. Families' engagement is also significant because they can articulate their specific needs through civil society organizations and testify about the beauty and value of children in their families. Finally, local municipalities also play an essential role in supporting families with children. Therefore, the ELFAC initiative, called the European Network of Family-Friendly Municipalities, is very important, aiming to promote local policies in favor of families' well-being. Upon creating family-friendly policies, regardless of whether they are national or local, it is necessary to be familiar with real family needs and recognize the main issues and challenges families face. Only such an approach can identify concrete policies and measures that shall result in the most effective positive impact and decrease the family quality of life. Civil society organizations connected with families can significantly contribute in that respect. Additionally, families with 3 or more children truly feel how the family support system works, and they certainly know best which policies can significantly make family life more quality. On the other hand, municipalities know local opportunities and possibilities. Therefore, mutual collaboration and good communication between municipalities and 3+ associations can significantly contribute to better family conditions and creating a stimulating social atmosphere for families with children. Finally, the more families are financially stable and satisfied with their lives, the better it is for the local community and society. As the president of the Croatian Association of Families with 3 or more children, I am glad that the city of Zagreb is developing and improving a family-friendly culture through a series of concrete policies, thus directly empowering families. Family-friendly policies implemented by the city of Zagreb for several years now are indicators that when there is a will, there are also ways to support families with children in a concrete and meaningful way. I am satisfied that the city of Zagreb does not consider supporting family life as an expense, but as the best possible investment in its future. That is especially meaningful as Zagreb is the capital of Croatia. Therefore, whatever happens in Zagreb is in the distinct focus of the entire country and often of the European public. I hope that other municipalities shall soon follow the best practices that the city of Zagreb is already implementing in family-friendly policies, thus putting into practice what words about families from the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. That help us never to forget that the family has always been the fundamental cell of human society.
Thank you very much, Ivan. Very good task you are doing in the Large Family Association of Croatia. I was there in the beginning of the association. I'm really also impressed with your work and the importance that large families now have in Croatia, thanks to the work of your association. Thank you very much, Ivan. And I welcome now Regina Maroncelli. Regina is the president of the European Large Families Confederation. She's also presiding, I don't know how to say, the European Network of Family, the Executive Committee of the European Network of Family-Friendly Municipalities. She's one of the main promoters of this initiative that started almost 2 years ago, 2 years and 2 months ago in Brussels. Hello, Regina. I'm really very impressed with the policies of Zagreb. I don't know if you have any question to do to Ms. Baton about the policies of Zagreb?
Well, actually, I don't know how much time we have left, but I wanted to ask the lady about the association. How do you deal with the relationship with the association, which is a key point of the process of the network?
We had some good experience with them, so we decided to support them when they try to enter for some program from EU funds, and we are supporting them in every effort to get some funding outside the Croatia, so from the EU funds. We are trying to support them as much as we can in this situation that we have. We have some of their proposals are not yet in place, but we try to have them in mind when we are creating some new rules, and they can give us some information what they need, their needs are, and we can try to put them in work as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you
Very much, and really congratulations for this very good presentation we have had of the city of Zagreb and the policies of Zagreb. Congratulations. Nadam se da se vidimo uskoro u Zagreb. I hope you understand this. We hope to see you soon together in Zagreb to join this wonderful city.
Okay. Yes, indeed. I would like to add a few words. I would like to thank especially Mr. Bandic, the mayor, and Mrs. Jelevich. We met in Brussels. Thank you for this very good presentation and for your activities. I must say I really enjoyed what I saw. I think that your cultural and sport activities are really very interesting. And what I would like to underline the fact, everything that was said by Ivan and the professor, I think it has been very interesting and has to be taken in account. I would like just to, so I think these virtual tours are quite interesting. You learn always something very interesting, and interesting is the main word today. And I would like to announce that we have for the next time, the city of Praga, that we will talk about its activities and family policies. So the next time we will go from Croatia to Portugal to see what they do for their families. Thank you, Raul.
Okay, very, very good news. And then we hope to see you again the next virtual tour with the city of Braga in Portugal. Really, I'm still impressed with all the activities. I think we have learned a lot about how to improve our family policies in our municipalities from the experience of the city of Zagreb. This is the idea and the main objective of this virtual tour. And we see you next time with Braga, Portugal. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you to attend this virtual tour.